Hello and welcome to 2013 home opener for the North Penn Knights against the Arch Bishop Wood Vikings here at Crawford Stadium on North Penn High School campus. Should be an epic battle tonight between two heavyweights of the Philadelphia region and two teams looking to solidify early in their schedules this season. Alongside me, I'm Chris Makovic. Here's Shane Dolan doing the call tonight. Shane, do you have any key players for Archbishop Wood right now?
I think we should look at their outside guard, Joe Lasrocco. He is ranked 112th in the nationally by CBS Sports, so I think that's a big challenge for North Penn tonight.
Yeah, definitely. If he's that high in national recruiting rankings, many universities should be definitely looking at him tonight. Any key players for North Penn?
I'd like to see some stuff from Keith Earl since he's the only sophomore starting for North Penn today. I hope he does well, and I'm just cheering on North Penn tonight.
As we all are. And Shirley, sophomore starting for North Penn, big deal. He leading the younger players on the team into battle tonight against a big team, Archbishop Wood, that defeated Ben Sam 38-7 last weekend, while North Penn drew a loss at LaSalle 34-7. Last season, North Penn was 6-4. Pretty disappointing season around here, considering they almost got to the state title game 2 years ago, while Archbishop Wood, great season, finished 12-2, ranked in the top 5 among the region, among the state actually, throughout the season. Getting ready for kickoff here, Crawford Stadium. Shane, what do you think about the starter for North Penn at quarterback?
The quarterback, I don't know. He hasn't thrown for any touchdowns this year. They've only rushed in for one touchdown last game. I hope he steps up his game. I think he will tonight, and I think North Penn's ready for this competition.
They definitely need to step up. Only 50% completion percentage last week. And we are underway. The home opener for the Knights. Return to about the 5-yard line, heading downfield. Hurdles one of their own players on the ground, Archbishop Wood. Pretty decent return past the 20-yard line.
Very decent.
Returned by Sasha Cunningham, number 32, wide receiver, junior. Pretty good blocking for Archbishop Wood on that play. To Shane, any key offensive players for Archbishop Wood we'd be looking at right now?
I think Kendall Singleton. I think he will do pretty well. It seems as though he is their star receiver. He had 3 receives last time. Receptions, sorry.
In fact, he just had a reception for about 3 yards. So clearly, the quarterback will be looking to him tonight.
Yeah.
Any key players on the North Penn defense?
I don't know. I think we have a decent line. Like I said, I want to see some stuff from Keith Earl because it'd be nice to have a star sophomore so that we can have him throughout the next 2-3 years.
Strong guy on the defensive end is always good for a defense. Lining up in the I form, the Vikings. They hand it off. Back running. And a great stop by the defensive line, pushing him back. Great pile up there by the Knights, forcing a loss of yardage there. North Penn's defense looking for a big performance tonight after they gave up 34 points to a strong team in LaSalle. Very respectful. That LaSalle team got to the state championship last year, defeating North Penn 2 times 2 years ago to get there. Very legendary program. North Penn looking to have a solidified season, better than years prior. North Penn brings the blitz. Archbishop's quarterback running to side, and there's a fumble, but it goes out of bounds. There's a play there by the defensive line of North Penn. Defensive line really stepping up in this first set of plays to start the game. Already forcing Archbishop Wood to punt. Yep, punting. Great defense from the line so far. Great blitz on that last play to force the 3 and out. Decent punt going down. Big hit by Archbishop Wood there on North Penn player. Returned by number 37, Dion Robinson, a wide receiver, also a sophomore here playing for the Knights. North Penn comes out for the first drive of the game. Starting quarterback, number 17, Austin Jazier, a senior looking to really improve on his game from last week. Only threw for 106 yards, no touchdowns, and 1 pick. North Penn lines up in I form. And blockers to the left side. Might be a toss play here. Gives it off. Oh, great run up the middle for about 3 yards. Good respectable run. Blocking kind of collapsed there, but good to get yardage.
I want to see some strong plays in the running today because it seems as though they focused more on passing last game. Or
Yeah,
they definitely gained more yards from passing last game. I want to see it in the rushing game.
North Penn lines up at the line of scrimmage. Hands off to the fullback. Takes a big hit, but still fighting for a yard. Gets another yard. About a 4-yard gain.
Number 40, Luke Berry with the carry for the Knights. Tackled by number 6, Jake Cooper.
They'll bring up 3rd and 5.
3rd down and 5 for the Knights.
Really key thing to do when trying to win the game is have a good 3rd down conversion percentage. North Penn will be looking to make this really capitalize right now after they stopped Archbishop Wood driving first plays of the game. Go for the pass. Oh, great drop off, but the defender latches on and can't get there.
Sadly, no first down.
Almost a great little screen play there to the running back. Blocking couldn't get set up there. Great penetration by a linebacker for the Vikings, getting in there and holding on after the offensive line tried to block him off from getting the tackle. The last reception was by Chris Aikens, starting running back for the Knights, senior. So the Knights have forced the punt. Big defensive output so far on both sides of the ball in this game. Oh, it's a fake. Do they get the first down? It's right on the line. Will they get it? Refs are deliberating. The ball is right on the line. Looks like the referees will need to measure this. Yep, they're measuring it. Linemen come up.
It's very close.
Right on the line, everyone jumped over a few blockers. Great sneak play there by North Penn. The Vikings did not expect that, especially this early in the game. North Penn gets the first down. Great momentum there for the Knights.
Great use of the sneak.
Definitely. Really charging this audience here as it is a whiteout here for the North Penn student section. Blue crew is now the white crew for this game. North Penn comes up to the line of scrimmage. 2 wide outs. Hands it off. Oh, Chris Aikens breaks a tackle. Might get it. He breaks
Getting
it
pushed back.
Oh. Gets back to where he is, gets forward progress. Good 2-3 yard gain.
Every yard counts.
Definitely. North Penn has tried 1 passing play so far in this game, and the Vikings are really bringing the blitz, really broke that offensive line. They have to really get up there, show their toughness to block, to get some good throws in for the North Penn's quarterback. Oh, North Penn's quarterback is running. Big run here.
Very big run.
First down. Great run there by the quarterback, Austin Shazier.
This will help out his rushing average since it's not doing too well at the moment.
Probably was sacked a couple times by that strong defense from LaSalle last week.
Yeah.
North Penn's quarterback showing some great resilience right now as they're heading down the field. One wide receiver here in the set for North Penn. And off to the fullback. Great fake. He's getting to the outside, trying. Eventually tackled after about a 2-yard gain. Luke Berry with the carry there. He's the starting fullback for the Knights. Really giving the ball right now to their fullback. Really pounding in there on the strong defensive line for the Vikings. Tried to get the screenplay and can't make the catch. Same time North Penn has tried that screenplay, but the blocking is really not forming on it. Offensive linemen really need to set their blocks there. They're running straight ahead, but make sure you get those linebackers as they come and trying to get the tackles that are trying to penetrating. It's not working right now. Third and 9 to go. Long third down. North Penn 0 for 1 on this drive on third downs. Sends back. Blitz coming in. Gets it off and can't make the catch. It's incomplete.
Number 9 really seemed like he almost had that. Just slipped right out of his hands.
Justin Hudamek, senior at wide receiver, almost with the reception. Even if he caught that, there was a linebacker right there. So
true.
Probably wouldn't have made a big difference.
Still yardage though.
Yep. So punting team comes out. Will they fake again? I think Arch Bishop Wood will be ready for it this time. They have 2 returners back. And they will punt this time. Ball sailing in the air. And it will... North Penn trying to save it to get within the 5-yard line, but it will roll into the end zone for a touchback.
You're very close on that one.
Yeah, great hustle down there by the wideouts. Try to save the ball there. Very exciting game so far. Great defense on both sides of the ball. North Penn really gaining some momentum with that 4th down conversion. Subs coming in for Archbishop Wood. North Penn's defense ready to stand in there tall again. Great defensive line effort last time with the ball. 5 wide receiver set for Archbishop Wood. They're quickly changing their play to the I form. Most likely a run here to the left side. That's exactly what they do. Toss to running back. He is booming through there, going into the secondary.
Looks like he's going to make a touchdown.
And dives, and it's going to be a touchdown for Archbishop Wood. Huge penetration to the offensive line. Easy touchdown down the line there for Archbishop Wood. Number 1, Jarrett McClinton, starting running back, the junior for the Vikings, really showing off his speed there, penetrating through to the end zone. Well, after a first drive for North Penn, great showing for their defensive line. Now, really just made fun of them there.
Let's see if they get the extra point.
To be blocked. Never know what will happen in high school football. And it's through the uprights. 7-0 lead for Archbishop Wood with 5:42 left in the first quarter of the game.
I'm really interested to see how the Vikings are going to do later on in the game, since a lot of their players play both offense and defense. I wonder if that'll affect their game later on.
Very well could, because the amount of effort and strength that goes into playing both sides of the ball could really take a toll on them. Considering also their roster is like 10 players shorter than North Penn's, so could make a difference. So we could be seeing a North Penn comeback later in the game if they go down early here. But great things from the offense we saw earlier in the first drive.
I really hope North Penn really keys in on that, trying to get their players really tired for later on in the game to come
Definitely.
to hopefully secure a win.
To win the battle in the trenches on the offensive line versus the defensive line. Offensive line really didn't show that much. Breaking on the blitzes by the Vikings. Overall, essentially, they used the screenplay many times and just no blocking at all. Kickoff about to come from the 40-yard line, and it's off. 2 returners for North Penn, and it will go out of bounds, flag. So North Penn will get really good field position there. After a squib kick, maybe not intentionally there, out of bounds. North Penn gets it on the 45-yard line. Excellent field position here, trying to tie up this game. Excuse me, 35-yard line, not 45-yard line. Defensive line looking to show up again for the Vikings, try to throw some great blitzes. I think the real power is coming from the linebacking core here. Hand off to Chris Akins. Chris Akins takes the hit. And
They're tackling very high.
Yeah. He'll get forward progress there, 1 yard, I think. Dick Beck talking over a play with his quarterback. Austin Sherrier goes out to the huddle. Come up to the line. And direction play handoff. And, North Penn with a good 3 to 4 yard gain.
We went past those two defensive players, but couldn't get past the other two.
Yeah. Running back's really showing some great moves in and out, trying to get through these strong defensive linemen for Arch Bishop Wood. Gaining 3 to 4 yards each time, which is pretty good, considering the power for the Vikings. Penn comes back to the line, sends 3 wideouts. North Penn's quarterback was in the wide receiver position there, and they did a fake handoff trick play.
Archbishop Wood's defensive line really hurt North Penn on that play. They got in too fast.
Yeah, they keep penetrating really quickly. Offensive line being the major problem right now, looks like. Really troublesome if you look at it, because that's the key to getting great offensive play, your offensive line blocking on passes and running game.
Hopefully they can hunker down and get their blocks off.
Oh, and the punt is blocked. And Vikings recover it at the 50-yard line. One-handed block. Great speed on the outside there by Archbishop Wood. And North Penn, another mistake here early in the game. In the blocking on the outside in the punt game. Needs to improve. Really disappointing there. And Archbishop Wood gets excellent field position here. Not even need to return the punt anywhere. North Penn defense is going to need to stand strong here. Handoff, going wide. Missed tackle there, and he gets about 3 to 4 yards.
They seem to continue to run outside.
Yeah, they keep going to the outside, not up the middle. The touchdown play even, it was a design play to the outside, but the running back cut in. They're really penetrating the cornerbacks there. They need to step up and make some tackles, even on the run game.
They're getting a lot of yards from running outside on the left, too.
Yes.
North Penn really needs to hunker down right over there.
Great blocking by the Vikings, tight ends and wide receivers. Oh, another toss to the outside. Huge, North Penn defender trips.
Over an Archbishop Wood player.
Yeah, using his body on the ground there.
Guess you got to get a block no matter what.
Yep. Number 28, Luke Spates for the Vikings able to at least get back to the line of scrimmage on that last play. Head back to the line on the right side of the field right now. Have 4 wide receivers here in this next play. Shotgun formation. Running back moving. Looking to pass, and it'll be a quarterback draw and a great open field tackle by number 30, Lewis Dickinson, a senior. Starting running back that, well, a starter that's playing defense right now, listed as a running back on the roster.
Now 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Yeah, under 2 minutes right now. 4th down for the Vikings. Maybe North Penn will get a block punt here. Game has been pretty crazy so far. And it's a fake. And now it's a punt. It's just going wide, and it's caught. Returning, wide open space. He makes a move. Going back to the outside. Keep going. He's still going. Up the sideline, great move. Penalty flags have been flying on the play so far. Great return there by North Penn, but this might be coming back depending on the fouls.
Brought back to exactly where they kicked it.
Yeah. Looked like they were committing a fake, but ran to the outside, punted it off, and great return there. Don't know what the fouls are. I saw 2 flags fly up into the air in different areas of the field. One towards the end of the play and one towards just after where the return started. Here comes the rep with the call. Illegal block in the back on North Penn. Be a 10-yard penalty, I believe. Really, from the point of contact, so it's really back to North Penn after a great showing and return there by the special teams. Another blow to North Penn. Maybe they can put it together a great drive with 1:20 left in the first quarter.
They're moving North Penn very far back.
Another foul called.
You say 40, 45 yards from
Yeah.
where they initially got taken down.
Yeah, he got right back to the 50-yard line, but pushed way back. Not what North Penn's looking for at this point. The defense is keeping them in this game so far, despite that really long run they led in earlier.
They really need to drill through their defense.
Penn hands it off. Trying to finally on the outside. Gets 2 to 3 yards. Chris Akins with another decent carry. Keeping North Penn in it, gaining some yards on the plays. I think North Penn really needs to air it out right now, take some rest to get back in this game.
True.
But it's also very dangerous because if there's a sack on the play, he fumbles it. Vikings are right on the doorstep for a touchdown recovering that ball.
Hopefully no safety too.
Yeah. And there's a flag in the air, most likely a false start. Umpire coming up with the call. Offsides on the defense. Break for North Penn. Get 5 yards on that play.
With 41 seconds left in the first quarter, North Penn hopes to get another first down.
3rd and 6 on the play now. Good run to the outside, getting North Penn the first down.
Finally breaking through that defensive line.
They ran it to the outside. It's the key to everything. As the Vikings have shown, running to the outside works. North Penn first down, coming up to the line for the next play. Looks like they may run it here. Gets the ball off. Oh, great run here. Opening into the gap. Going, wide open field. Defense might catch him. He's still going. Open field tackle. Huge gain for the Knights there.
Amazing rush. Right through the middle.
Yeah. Right through the middle there. Defense looking for a passing play there. Turned out to be a running play.
The hopes are coming true. North Penn is rushing more this game and gaining a lot of yards.
One of your keys to the game there. Great run there.
North Penn's crowd is very excited for this game.
Great for momentum here, being down by 7 at the end of the first quarter. It's 7 for Archbishop Wood, 0 for the Knights, but they're driving in towards the goal. Crowd really getting up here with the band playing. Game really getting set up here for a good one.
It's a good showing for both North Penn and Archbishop Wood.
Yeah, I gotta say, even though they scored no points at first, it's looking a lot better than when they were playing LaSalle last week and they got a touchdown late in the game. They're really moving, getting some plays done, pushing downfield, showing some penetration. We could be looking at a great game today.
Hopefully they keep the momentum through the next few quarters.
Definitely.
North Penn fans attempting a whiteout tonight for the student section. Seems like they did pretty well.
Oh, definitely. Saying welcome to Swamp Lake. The Florida Gators do down in Gainesville, Florida. Wonder where they got that idea. North Penn defense comes out to defend against. Oh, wait a second. North Penn offense is coming in. Forgot they switched the field there. Archbishop Wood trying to get a big stop here. North Penn at about the 24-yard line.
Very, very close to getting a touchdown.
Another handoff there. And defensive line penetrates there. North Penn continues to run on first down. It's really not working.
Well, hopefully they mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
If you get too formulaic, teams start to notice.
Yeah. How many pass plays have they really done so far? Like 3 or 4?
But they haven't been very successful with them lately.
No, but 2 of them were the screen pass, so, and the blocking has improved actually over the last drive. Might have got a talking to by the coach. Oh, great pass completed there to the outside. Fullback Luke Berry with the reception. Pretty good gain there. I believe that's the first pass completed for the Knights. Good step towards victory.
North Penn needs a good drive here to get their first down in hope of getting their touchdown. They need to catch up to Archbishop Wood right now.
Yes. Placing up, they have 3 verticals. They hand it off to the wide receiver penetrating. May have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Another run for North Penn. Well, not working right now other than that big game before.
They're doing very short gains right now.
Yeah. I know it's risky, but maybe they should later on just try to air it out as there's a North Penn player down on the field. Number 13, Connor Gill, star tight end for North Penn Knights. Could be a big blow there.
His leg seems to be hurting right now. Hopefully it's just he can get fixed up real quick and come right back into the game.
Yeah, North Penn will need him for a comeback in this game. Limping off with help there.
Do you think North Penn will go and try and get the first down again? Or what do you expect next, Chris?
I think they'll go for it. They're really close to the end zone. If they don't make it, Archbishop gets the ball. They still have to go the whole length of the field.
They're going for a field goal kick.
Field goal.
This be very impressive if he makes it.
Definitely. from the 25-yard line. And there seems to be the whistles blowing. Timeout by North Penn, freezing their own kicker.
Was that kick good?
I think it may have been. That was an excellent kick. And Dick Beck, head coach of North Penn, called a timeout. Very interesting there. North Penn could have gotten on the scoreboard with that.
Seems a little mad out there. Hopefully
something happened. Been getting the crowd pumped up here on a cooler night here. Summer goes into fall for some high school football.
And the kick is good.
Turns out freezing his own player did work. But great credit to kicker for North Penn, Matt Amendola. Pretty good kick there. Seen many missed field goals for Knights last season. Knights walk out for the kickoff.
North Penn Knights are closer to catching up to Arch Bishop Wood. They still have a tough game to play, but I think they can catch up.
We're definitely in for a good one. 7-3, Archbishop Wood with 10 minutes left in the second quarter.
Matt Amendola to kick off for the Knights.
Matt Amendola for the Knights here, kicking off. Turn coming for the Vikings, coming downfield. Huge hit by the Knights there to stop Archbishop Wood.
Stopping them very close to the 10-yard line.
There's number 32, Sasha Cunningham, with the huge hit.
This puts North Penn in a very good position to stop Archbishop Wood.
Yeah. Get them the punt and then drive back to the end zone, hopefully.
North Penn really needs a big play right here.
Stand up at the line of scrimmage, the handoff. North Penn stops him.
Short
for
game.
a short gain. Carry by Jarrett McClinton for the Vikings. May remember him as the man that ran over 60 yards for the touchdown earlier for Archbishop Wood. Offense comes to the line. Handoff here to the outside. McClinton penetrating that defense, breaking over 5 tackles on that run. A little bit of pushing there between North Penn player and Viking.
Very good blocking for Archbishop Wood right there.
Definitely, they get the first down again from the run game. Small back like McClinton is really breaking through the defense. 5'8", only 160 pounds, really showing his speed. Offense getting set for Archbishop Wood.
Jarrett McClinton is also the shortest starter player for Archbishop Wood, and he's gaining a lot of yards.
Explains he's getting under those big defensive linemen as another huge run for Archbishop Wood. Number 24, Tyrone Dean with the run, a fullback for the Vikings. They're just running right straight into North Penn's defense right now. Starting 7 really need to step up for North Penn right now. Probably run again with only one wide receiver on this play, and they run again. Oh, big hit by North Penn there. Number 4, Isaiah Swint with the play.
The Vikings are really are rushing a lot this game.
They are. Well, it's proven.
Very effective.
Yeah, very effective so far. I think they've completed like less than 5 passes so far, mostly running game so far, even on both sides. Yeah. Set back up at the line, a lot of movement. Another toss play, and North Penn players get in the backfield, get the loss of yardage for the Vikings.
North Penn completely dominating that play.
Yeah, the defensive line did what they needed to do. They stepped up to cause a loss of yardage there. Forced a long 3rd down there. 3rd down and 9 for Archbishop Wood. Hopefully the defense for North Penn can step up here, get the ball back for the Knights. As Archbishop Wood leads this game 7-3. About halfway through the 2nd quarter. Come to the line. A little confusion for the wide receivers of Archbishop Wood. For a 5 receiver look, and Archbishop Wood will burn a timeout. A timeout for North Penn, already burning 2 timeouts. Thought there would be a timeout there for Archbishop Wood with all the confusion going on with the offense.
There's 7 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. I guess North Penn is getting big pep talk, trying to get them excited, and North Penn really needs a touchdown right now.
Yeah, definitely. They need a big stop. And then maybe a great punt return.
Hopefully they can have another great punt return just like their last one, except not getting any penalties.
Yeah, that would help.
That very much
Those
help.
2 illegal block in the backs really sent them back to like 5-yard line. Big back still in the huddle with the defense. As the offense comes to the line for Archbishop Wood. Defense needs to get set quickly for North Penn. 3rd down and 9 for Archbishop Wood. 3 defensive linemen for North Penn.
There you go.
Oh, he might have threw that backwards. This might be a fumble. But Archbishop recovers it. Would be a 4-yard loss if it is deemed a fumble, or it could be an incomplete pass.
Who is he trying to throw to there?
I think it was Kendall Singleton again, their star receiver. And North Penn is doing a great job of stopping it so far. He only had that 1 catch in the first play of the game for about 2 yards. So, and in the last game, Singleton had about under 4 yards. Major player for them.
I think both teams are due for a big passing play. Neither of them have really landed one yet.
Yeah, definitely. North Penn may air it deep to start out if they get the ball back here from the punt. Punt coming off. They get it off. And way out of bounds there. Should get great field position for the Knights. Lots of pressure shown by the defense there for North Penn, forcing the punter to drill it out of bounds. Referee's only giving North Penn they're moving it back now, giving North Penn the ball at the 42-yard line. After some confusion from the referee crew. 1st down for North Penn with 6:32 left in the 2nd quarter. North Penn with the ball. Fake run. And almost intercepted. Ball looked like it was tipped a little from a defensive end coming on the outside. Try to sack the quarterback.
This time North Penn didn't run the football.
They aired it out deep there.
ball didn't nearly get far enough for
No,
any
they're
receiver to
very
catch.
close to a pick there. Don't need turnovers in this game for the Knights. North Penn back on the line. 2 wide receivers in the set. Another handoff, Chris Akins. Almost breaks a tackle, but trips over his own feet. Nice low tackle there by Archbishop Wood. Jake Cooper with the tackle. Third down and 9 for the Knights on a drive they really needed to score. Time by the refs as Chris Akins is down on the ground, star running back for the Knights, getting 3 to 4 yard gains on each running play, and that's pretty much what the Knights have been doing the running plays so far. Could be a big loss for the Knights if he's hurt badly,
Seems like he's cramping up.
most likely. Two comes in at running back for the Knights. Could be a big opportunity for somebody.
This gives North Penn and Archbishop Wood time to get some water and get slightly rejuvenated for their next play.
Yeah, hopefully stop any more cramping for any players as Chris Akins walks off the field under his own power, wincing a little bit. But this could force North Penn to pass the ball right now as the quarterback runs back on the field. Third down and 9, major play here for North Penn. Bringing out 3 wide receiver trip set. Downfield is going to be a pass play. Great block by the offensive line. Gives it off to the running back. Really short gain there. Only a 5 to 6 yard gain. Actually make it a 3 yard gain. It'll be 4th down for the Knights. Number 9, Justin Hudamak with another reception. On the few passing plays North Penn has done, really bringing in the receptions.
North Penn is going.
They're going for it.
They're going for it.
Gaining some more momentum, maybe.
Oh, wait.
There's a timeout being called here. Timeout, Archbishop Wood. First timeout of the half. So what should we be looking for from the North Penn offense heading into the continuation of this drive and maybe the next play on 4th down?
Well, North Penn has some pretty big players, so it's kind of weird that they're getting like penetrated so easily. Hopefully, they hunker down, like get their blocks off, because that's the key. That's the key to getting any yardage, no matter what. If it's passing or running, you can have the most talented players, or you can have the most talented quarterbacks, wide receivers, and running backs, and you still can maybe not get any yards just because your line isn't that strong.
Yeah, they've been showing some weaknesses early on in this first half, and they've shown a little bit better on that last pass play. Some great blocking they gave the quarterback time, but you're right. You don't have good offensive line, could lose you the game overall. Offensive line looking to use their strength on this next play. 4th down for the Knights as they try to convert it. They may run the ball to the left side. Moving some blockers over there. Trying to draw Archbishop Wood offsides here.
Don't know what happened there, Chris.
Looks like exactly what they were doing was trying to draw Archbishop Wood offside and gain a penalty with the many snap calls there, but did not work. And then there was missed snap, I guess. At least it wasn't a fumble. That would have made a difference, but Archbishop Wood still with great field position there. Quarterback for North Penn, Austin Shear, really frustrated with that last play. Rocked a little with that hit. Archbishop Wood with the opportunity to really extend their lead in this game. Play action pass here. Oh, and the reception. Great catch there. Defensive backs for North Penn. We need to break it down there.
Joe Lestraco is really hurting North Penn defensive line right now. He's getting off some really good blocks.
We saw big things from the offensive line, from the defensive line of North Penn early on, but now offensive line really stepping up for the Vikings as Chris Akins is down again, playing defensive back on that last play. Something is really bothering him in one of his muscles in his leg as he slams his helmet in frustration. As we remember,
Sometimes it's better just to sit out for a game instead of losing the whole entire season.
yeah, definitely. Whatever it was before that caused him to be down on the field is really nagging him as he gingerly walks off now. Something is clearly wrong. He screams in agony. Could be something major with his knee.
Yeah, I wonder who North Penn's going to send in to replace him.
Chris Akins, a major team leader and player for this team.
He's powering through, walking back, needing assistance, but he shows how strong he really is.
Want to be a good example for his teammates, powering through all the hardships. Archbishop Wood coming in, looking like they're going to run, and they do to the outside. McClinton with another great run, making some tackles miss for another decent gain. McClinton, running back for the Vikings, really being the star of this first half for Archbishop Wood, navigating through the North Penn defense with this small stature, 160 pounds, 5'8", really being a key player here for the Vikings. Stadium has really grown quiet so far. Momentum really shifting in this game right now to the Vikings as they control the clock. And they get big tackle there, North Penn.
With Jarrett McClinton being being a smaller player, do you think he needs to watch out more from defensive players so he won't get hurt?
Yeah, definitely. If he gets a big hit, it could be a problem. But right now he's winding through, and I don't see any problems. But he's making defensive linemen just miss on tackles, winding there. Akins' leg being worked on right now on the sidelines. Really in intense pain as he's brought off the field earlier on. Another run play, giving to McClinton. He hurdles, takes a big hit, but then powers through the hit out of bounds on his own feet. Really impressive. They're such a small player, but such power.
His speed is really helping their team right now.
Definitely, their passing game has not really shown up in this game, but just give it to McClinton and you're getting a first down so far. As Archbishop Wood drives for another touchdown. 3:26 left in the second quarter. Players line up at the line of scrimmage. Another run play. And it's a touchdown for Archbishop Wood. They'll take a 10-point lead before the extra point. Just running the ball down the field the whole drive, not even a single passing play, dominating that defense of North Penn.
3 minutes and 21 seconds left in the second quarter. I don't know what North Penn's going to do this half. They really need to change their game for next half.
Need a big drive quickly. Here comes the extra point attempt. Almost blocked, but it is through the uprights as the Vikings lead 14-3 in a game that's looked like it's been back and forth. Scoreboard doesn't show that. It's Chris Akins, a key player for North Penn, has been injured and is off the field right now.
North Penn has not been able to get those big plays done tonight. That's what Archbishop Wood has been able to do. That's why they're getting all these touchdowns.
Yeah, North Penn, there's no air attack at all, and the running game is definitely not getting it done right now, especially with starting running back Chris Akins off the field. I don't know where they're going to go right now. They need some big quarterback play coming up for Austin Shear, the starter for North Penn. As the return game goes on the field, Chris Akins a major returner also for North Penn. So dent in the special teams too. As number 37, Dion Robinson, a wide receiver, comes out, and number 21, Michael Liddy, a starter at wide receiver for the Knights.
Number 33, Dan McDonald to kick off for the Vikings.
And the ball is off. Turned by Dion Robinson, coming back. He might see a lane, and he does to the outside.
Jumping back, giving enough time for Archbishop Wood's defense to
Drew
tackle.
step up, eventually tackle him. Good blocking, setting up lanes there, but the power of the defense on special teams for Archbishop Wood really getting through the blocks there. First and 10 for North Penn from the 25-yard line. Looking for a big drive here, try to lessen the gap here in this game before the half. Wide receivers out on the left side. And they will run the fullback again, spinning through tackles, breaking two, but then being powered back. We'll get forward progress on the play of about 2 yards. As it is 2nd down and 7 on the play. Penn really needs to get this crowd going with feats, a team, and games. Really not much noise right now. This next play set up, shotgun formation. Moves to the left end. Major break on the outside for North Penn and huge sack.
Austin Shear seems okay. Going over to get a new play from our coach.
Yeah, Dick Beck does not look happy right now. Offensive line is the real problem right now. We can't even really see the potential of Austin Shear with what's going on with the offensive line. Just broken down the outside there.
North Penn hasn't been able to get big yardage. They really need it right now.
Looking for a big play here. 3 wide receivers and a tight end in the set. Shotgun formation. And they hand the ball off, but wide open space on the outside. Big space, and he's hit out of bounds. Big run there.
Luke Berry with a very, very big run.
Yeah, Luke Berry really coming up big. They're going to need him in the absence of Chris Akins. 4th down and 5. Gain of 13 on that last play.
Well, Luke Berry is a very big guy. Hard to get down, but that's good. You need that in the team.
He had a big game, and despite the hardships of North Penn against LaSalle, he had a big game rushing. Rushed for 10 times for 53 yards, and the only touchdown for North Penn in that last game.
Hey, can you put 138 on the clock? 138? Okay. Got it.
1:38 left in the 2nd quarter. North Penn deciding to punt here. Don't forget about the fake, because they did that on their first drive. The fans show the displeasure with the punting situation. Turn her back for Archbishop Wood. Oh, bad snap. And a bad punt, too. Oh, he fumbles it.
He drops
Big hit
it.
there. But he's able to recover the ball. It was a big break for North Penn there as defenders were on right there to try to recover the ball.
That was a huge hit.
Yeah, returner was not expecting the punter to kick it that short, and he comes running up and just bobbles it. And big hit there, but hits the ball right into the arms of the Archbishop Wood player, along with massive hit. Defense needs to come up big here for the Knights with 1:27 left in the second quarter. Archbishop Wood looking to throw,
Decent.
coming in for the sack, and cannot get it. Eventually hit out of bounds. Flag here on the play.
Defensive line got really pumped up for that play. They really wanted that sack.
Yeah, they're looking a lot better. They're looking like they did on the first drive when they forced Archbishop Wood to punt.
North Penn seems to be getting more angry, and that's helping them out playing, getting them more in the zone and trying to get at those tackles.
Said flag on the play. No call yet by the referee.
The tone is very tense here in Crawford Stadium.
Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Big break for North Penn here. There might be enough time to get the ball back if they're able to have some great defense here. As it will be second and very long here on this next, well, first and very long in this next play. First and 24. So big loss on that last play as he hands off to McClinton, and McClinton with another
Very big run.
as he is past the first down marker. He's weaving the defenders. He makes another tackle miss, and finally a huge tackle.
North Penn with too many high tackles right there. They need to go for the knees.
McClinton is just pushing those high tackles out of the way. Huge gain there for McClinton. A huge night for him so far. If they didn't have him, this might be a closer game.
Archbishop really wants a touchdown before the second quarter ends.
Yeah, it would be much bigger lead.
With only 59 seconds left, let's see what they can do.
Toss play to McClinton. They give it to him again. He's weaving again. He breaks another tackle, and a flag is thrown on the play. And remember, North Penn gets the ball first in the second half, so North Penn could capitalize, score a touchdown all of a sudden, and it's 14-10. So Archbishop Wood's keeping that in their mind, trying to get a touchdown here.
If they gain the ball, do you think we'll see a Hail Mary throw?
Most likely, well, I would only do a whole Hail Mary throw with like under 5 seconds left, most likely. But other than that, they should be driving and getting the ball out of bounds. I believe they still have one timeout left, so that could aid them.
Hopefully they capitalize on that.
Or at least get a field goal with that timeout.
Would help them in their efforts of catching up to Archbishop Wood. Vikings are leading 14-3.
Another foul on Archbishop Wood's offense, really hindering them. But they give it to McClinton, and he's gaining yards so far. So why would they stop giving it to him? Another handoff to a different running back. He's another great gain. Gets most of the yards back from that foul that Archbishop Wood lost. Number 22, Josh Messina, another starting running back and wide receiver for Archbishop Wood with a big run. He's a bigger running back than McClinton is, but McClinton's showing more power than we expected in this game. McClinton back in, we haven't seen much from Kendall Singleton, the star receiver for Archbishop Wood. And there will be a pass play. North Penn with the low tackle can't get it. Finally a high hit pushes the player out of bounds. And it's a reception by Josh Messina, the fullback.
Josh Messina really running right through North Penn's defense, able to get out of all those tackles. It's very impressive.
The backs for Archbishop Wood really coming up big in this game, in both the receiving game and the running game.
North Penn really needs to stop here with 30 seconds left on the clock.
They still have a chance to get the ball back and do some progress. Another toss to McClinton. This looks like a big gainer, but a big tackle here by a linebacker.
It's just running right through their line.
Looks like another timeout coming.
Archbishop Wood's line is doing very well this game.
Yeah.
Seems like they have a powerhouse line right now.
Offensive line led by Joe Lestraka, highly touted recruit nationally. really coming up big here in this game, dominating the defensive line North Penn.
Chris, we always have to remember that big players don't make the team. It's teamwork that really gets your team far. Hopefully North Penn uses their teamwork and gets some touchdowns, which they very much need.
Yeah, the Vikings showing some great unity on offense and now, along with defense, really aiding them. As all key pieces on the offense are really working together, the offensive line, the receivers, the backs, the quarterback, really working together to push down the field and burn some time here late in the second quarter. There's only about 20 seconds left to play. They line up at the line of scrimmage. Another run. No, it's a pass. They get it to Josh Messina. He breaks the tackle, able to get the first down.
The ball was thrown low, but easily scooped up by the receiver.
Great play to get outside of the box for the quarterback of Archbishop Wood, Tom Garlick.
The clock should be going, right?
Starting quarterback for Archbishop Wood, a sophomore, really coming up big. Underplayed in this game, but huge role here.
3 seconds left on the clock.
And the clock
Wondering what's going on right now.
looks to be a play clock issue here as the ref comes to the sideline. 11 seconds being put back on the clock.
That ball was out of bounds then. Or he ran out of bounds. Give no signals over there at the other side.
We're going to start play here.
First down and goal for the Vikings from the 3.
Play. So this half will end with some chances for Archbishop Wood to try to get in the end zone. Could be a quarterback sneak here and city hand. Nope. Pass play to. And Josh Messina wide open in the end zone for a touchdown for Archbishop Wood. North Penn's defensive backs not showing at all lately in this game.
North Penn's defense really seemed confused out there on that last play.
They look to have great potential in this game early on, but they've just disintegrated as this game has gone on. Defensive backs not keeping on their receivers, and Josh Messina in the passing game all of a sudden just catching passes all over the place.
North Penn really needs to remember that there's a lot of game left. Hopefully, they can score a few more touchdowns.
And the extra point is good with 5 seconds left on the clock. 21-3, Archbishop Wood. At the end of the first quarter, it was only 7-3, but seeing how this defense has played is now, well, Archbishop Wood scored 2 touchdowns on the way in the second quarter. Kicking game for both sides comes out. North Penn needs a big return here.
I think they're capable of gaining this big return. Just need to get their blocks, and they have to run smart.
Definitely. And wherever they land, most likely it'll be a Hail Mary to end the half here. Big showing by Archbishop Wood here compared to some of the visiting schools that play. A lot of people coming out to support the Vikings. The North Penn fans definitely showing some disappointment with the defense so far, along with the offense that was looking very promising early on in this game. And the ball's off, be a squib kick low, and it'll finally get back. The clock's ticking, and
They're holding him up.
and the clock will run out. No chance for a play to end the half. End of the first half here at Crawford Stadium. They scored 21-3, Archbishop Wood. Huge first half for them on the offense. Disappointing first half for the defense of North Penn. Well, we'll be back for the second half. Hopefully North Penn come back in the making. For NPTV Sports, I'm Chris Makoviak. Alongside me, Shane Dorn.
If no one gave back to the community, what kind of a community would be left?
And welcome back to Crawford Stadium for second half play as Archbishop Wood leads North Penn 21-3. So, what's a star player for the teams here throughout the game, Shane?
Jarrett McClinton, he's been showing a lot of potential tonight. He's doing very well. Let's see how he does.
And the kickoff. And it recovers, almost goes out of bounds, goes back, tries to miss tackle, but ends up being tackled at about the yard line. Chris Makoviak here, alongside me, Shane Dolan for the call. In a disappointing game so far for North Penn Knights. They've had many mistakes and blunders as the game has gone on, and the Archbishop Wood Vikings really just pounding the ball in with the run game.
Both of North Penn's lines really need to improve for this half if they hope to win this game.
Yeah, the passing game really needs to get going for North Penn, and that's led by the offensive line getting good blocks up there as they start out in the set. Most like you're running here, no receivers on the play. Gives the ball off, going outside, breaks a tackle, but eventually hit down. Flag is flying. About a 2-yard gain there. Flag is on the play. Looks like it was fullback Nick Wright, I believe, with the run. 2-yard gainer there. Be holding on North Penn, half the distance to the goal.
North Penn really needs to start out with some heat and continue to build with that flame.
Backing themselves up with unnecessary penalties into their own end zone, what they needed. Any mistake here, fumble, anything, could cause this game to really go out of hand. Replay a first down after the call.
Austin Shear goes out and tells his players what their next play is.
Be 1st and 14 here on this next play. North Penn needs to start passing the ball. The run game is clearly not working against this huge defensive front for Archbishop Wood. And they get tackled for a huge loss of yardage there at the 1 or 2 yard line. Has to be frustrating for the North Penn offense here. Nothing is working. But nothing mostly means the running game, as the passing game has not been ideal here with the blocking from the offensive line.
Yeah, North Penn seems kind of frazzled, to say the least. I don't know, they just need to hunker down, like I said before, and pull this game through.
Win the battle in the trenches, she'll win the game. North Penn really backed up. They have no choice but to give it to the fullback to run it. It'll be 4th down. No, 3rd down, excuse me. Backed up. They got at least a yard there to give a little bit more space, but they're so backed up, the running back and most of the receivers are in the end zone starting the plays now. Really not what the Knights needed to start this second half.
Like we said, North Penn's running game isn't working very well. They need to start trying their passing game a lot more, but every attempt has seemed to fail for them.
3rd down and long here for the Knights. They have no choice but to run it. Find a hole, but can't capitalize on it. It gets out to the 5-yard line. A little bit better there for the Knights. Get a little space for their punt team as they come on. What the second half is going to be decided on is the defense for the Knights. If they can stop this running game led by starting running back Jarrett McClinton, who has gained big yardage with about a 70-yard touchdown run earlier in the game.
He's small and fast. He's like a speeding bullet. It's kind of hard to hit him.
Going under all those offensive linemen. The punt is, they are able to get it off. but it will be great field position for Archbishop Wood as they get it on about the 39-yard line in North Penn territory. Not an ideal punt there, not very far. With the punter crowded in his own end zone, not going to get a great punt off.
Archbishop Wood has very good offense and defensive line. I have to say that they're doing great every single play they do.
Yeah, those lines really leading both sides of the ball there. This defense for North Penn, I think, has been playing good considering the amount of power in the offensive attack for Archbishop Wood as they hand it off to the fullback, Josh Messina, who has really come up big after the large power of McClinton, catching at least 3 passes and also running the ball pretty well, which led them down the field for a touchdown to end the first half.
North Penn really needs to get pumped up. They seem to be losing their fire. Like, they need to build it up more.
Their fans seem out of the game right now. They hand off. McClinton back with the ball, and North Penn is finally able to stop him for no gain. Great tackle there.
Do you think being a shorter player can actually help sometimes with getting through people?
Definitely in the running back position, slipping through little lanes and different areas to get big yardage. As I noticed that Chris Akins is on crutches with a brace on his foot, it looks like, as he walks across the sideline. So he seems to be done for this game, starting halfback for the Knights and also play some defensive back. Big loss for North Penn in a game they're trying to come back to win. McClellan with another run, and he breaks through the defensive line like he has been doing the first half for the first down. He has been racking up the yardage in this game. The Vikings haven't even needed to pass the ball, not even forced to pass the ball. They just keep running the ball, relying on that to dominate this game.
North Penn can't give up now. There's still a lot of game left.
Definitely. Never know when a turnover could come, anything like that, but with an offense not producing in the slightest, after at one point only being down 7-3, it's really disappointing right now. Another run. Breaks to the outside, and it looks to be no call yet from the rest, and they are calling him down at about the 1 or 2 yard line. Pushed out at the last second before he made it in for a touchdown. Josh Messina just coming up big as a fullback for Archbishop Wood, putting McClinton in, Messina in at the same time. North Penn has to account for them both on the field where they are positioned, and it's proving pivotal for the Vikings as they continue to dominate the running game here at Crawford Stadium.
North Penn still needing that one big play to help them turn around the game.
Another run play. McClinton with the ball, another touchdown for him. Just pounded over the defensive line. Carrying a defensive player along the way, not something you want to see while playing at home.
Definitely a star player this game.
Definitely. Did many of the touchdowns they've scored tonight. Coming for the extra point to give the Vikings big lead, and it is good. 28-3 lead for Archbishop Wood. Not looking good for North Penn right now. They needed a defensive stop there. They need to air the ball out now. Running game is not going to do it and get you back 25 points quickly in this game. Need high dynamic offensive plays here.
North Penn continues to catch the ball during kickoff and run right. I wonder if they'll run left this time to see what happens.
The any main receivers that North Penn could be looking at to get the ball to make some dynamic plays?
I think they have the potential of doing it. Justin Hudamak, I think he has a good chance.
He might have had the only receptions in this game so far for North Penn, which might have been 2. So hopefully he gets in the game. Because last week in their game versus LaSalle, he was the top receiver, and guess who was second in receiving? Chris Akins, who was out for the game. Chris Akins, a very fast player, dynamic for the North Penn offense.
Big problem for North Penn is that Austin Shear only has a 50% chance of making a pass.
Sheer not really passing at all well, but that could also be blamed on the blocking by the offensive line.
North Penn tried to run up the middle this time. Doesn't really seem to have an effect. They got stopped at the same places that they have been stopped every single game.
I do not see a point of continuing to run the ball up the middle, because clearly they are not putting a dent in this great defensive line of Arch Bishop Wood. North Penn lines up with receivers in the package. The snap looking long, and the pass is tipped by a defensive lineman. Looked like a complete pass if it wasn't tipped there.
If there's any time to try something new, probably now's the time.
Definitely, and trick plays anything to get back a 25-point lead from the Vikings. North Penn coming out. Tight end, 2 wide receivers. Let's just go deep right now. Take the chance, only second down. They run the ball again up the middle, and they are stopped immediately.
Continuing to run that ball up the middle.
For next to 0 yards, continuously. They show some respect for this great defensive front for Archbishop Wood. They're forcing you to pass the ball.
Maybe North Penn should start running the ball outside. If they continue to run the ball, might as well run it outside to see what happens.
Yeah, that has been proven to be lethal here in this game. With a big run coming for Luke Berry earlier in this game, 30 yards, but Knights weren't able to capitalize on that drive. Getting only 3 points.
Still no touchdown.
A big throw coming, and it is picked off. No, defense back drops the ball at the last second, right into his arms, drops the play, drops the ball. Big opportunity there for Archbishop Wood, but at least North Penn threw it deep. They need to take those chances if they want to get back in this game. Despite a punt coming, happy they actually decided to do that this time.
True that.
Matt Amendola back for the punt. North Penn. Archbishop Wood looking for another blocked punt here. Come in. Punt is off. Ball is dribbling. It won't even get past the 50-yard line. Punting, not a great thing today either. All components of this team are just
Falling apart. North Penn not being successful with short passes or long passes. Maybe they should try somewhere in the middle. Maybe that'll help.
With a 28-3 lead, the Vikings could just run the ball here, but that's what they've been doing the whole game, and it's worked. So just keep running the ball, run the clock some more. 6:10 left in the third quarter. Another run play for the Vikings.
North Penn has tried one trick play this game, correct?
Yeah, the pump play in the first drive, which was successful.
Very
Fourth down.
successful.
Completely tricked the defense there. Great momentum, but ever since then, it's just been downhill in this game.
It seems like someone is injured out there. I think it's number 22 for Archbishop Wood, Josh Messina.
Josh Messina is down. That's he's been a major player for them so far. If he's out for the rest of the game, it could be a major loss. But with Clinton really pounding the ball. I don't see much losing. It looks like he just has a cramp. Trainer mending it out there. But the 1-2 punch of the running back and fullback for the Vikings has really been potent. And Clinton, and we've seen it in both the running game and the passing game. One thing to North Penn's credit is they have stopped any passing to the wide receivers of Archbishop Wood.
In turn, forcing them just to run the ball constantly, but they have still gained a lot of yards that way.
They've stopped 50% of the offense for Archbishop Wood, but still that other 50% you have to account for, and they haven't been stopping it.
Especially when that 50% is dominating the whole entire game.
This defensive line has not been consistent. Some drives they showing up, and others nothing.
We've been saying this the whole game. Archbishop Wood's line is doing amazing this game and opening up those holes for them.
Key is the offensive line for them. Drop back pass, wide open receiver for Archbishop Wood, and that'll be a touchdown. First pass.
Beautiful pass.
One of the few passes to wide receiver in this game. Just huge breakdown defensive backs for the Knights. Giant play there.
I believe that was the first passing touchdown for the whole entire game for either team. Correct?
There was, no, it's the second one. There was one
Second?
for Josh Messina about like 2 yards to their second touchdown in the game, I believe.
Very true.
That touchdown pass was in the hands of number 18, Mark Webb, wide receiver and defensive back for the Vikings. And the extra point attempt almost blocked, but good, as the Vikings lead 35-3 over North Penn. Just baffling here to watch the North Penn team. No momentum here really on their side.
Just seems like they're falling apart right now.
Definitely. The players look very downtrodden and trying to keep this game going. Nothing is working now.
I hope to see improvement for later games and even towards the end of this game.
Definitely. There's always room for improvement. They'll need to improve, especially for game next week against St. Joe's Prep at St. Joe's Prep. Another major team in the Philadelphia area. But these first couple games of the season against 3 major powers, LaSalle, Archbishop Wood, and St. Joe's, really is giving the players some experience, especially the younger players, for the future before we get into conference play.
Definitely a tough schedule.
Kickoff coming for Archbishop Wood, and it is off.
Very good hustle.
He stays on his feet, breaks the tackle, runs into his own blocker, but still one of the best returns by North Penn in this game, to about the 31-yard line.
25-yard kick return for Robinson. Brings up first down and 10 for North Penn. From the 31-yard line.
Austin Shear, the quarterback of the Knights, looking to lead a big comeback here for the Knights. Trying to put some momentum into this. Maybe with a huge play here. North Penn could be a deep threat. Great run there. Trying to fight away. Great effort by the running back there to try to break the tackle.
It's very impressive how he can handle multiple people at one time.
Yeah, that strong defensive line of Archbishop Wood trying to drag him down, but he stays up. Great effort there. North Penn lining up for their next play. Trying to get a first down here. Second down, about 9. Loss for North Penn on that play as they tried to run the ball again. And there's a turnover. Fumble forced by the Archbishop Wood defense. The ball will go to them. However, there is an injured player on the field that was at the bottom of the pile for the Vikings.
He's not getting up.
Something clearly bothering him. North Penn defense trying to have a good stand here. They've been great against the pass attack, except for that last touchdown. Viking player clearly in some discomfort right now. As Dick Beck looks on the field, what's going on.
North Penn is definitely getting more serious, trying to pull this game back.
Yeah, they're keeping their hopes alive, getting together, great unity together, and trying to fight this one out. Player still down for Archbishop Wood. Rising to his feet. Getting some help from the trainers to get up.
That is number 8, Nephias Brown Carter. I bet Archbishop Wood is very happy that he was able to get up and at least walk off the field.
Definitely, considering he was at the bottom of the pile, so he could have recovered that ball that gave them the turnover. Archbishop Wood goes up to the line.
Really hustling up to the line. They're really excited to play these plays.
It's a great run for the Vikings to get about a 5-yard gain as they continue to drive up the field with the run game.
Mark Schwartz running that ball.
Giving some more playing time to other running backs as Josh Messina and McClendon have really taken over this game for their offense, giving them a lot of power and giving them a lot of yardage and the huge lead right now. Wide receivers set in for Archbishop Wood, moving around. And there's a fumble. North Penn may have gotten this back.
They are fighting over the ball right now.
And the ball is to North Penn.
North Penn.
Recover the turnover. Defense comes up big, maybe sparking a comeback here at Crawford Stadium.
This is just what North Penn needs. Now, all they got to do is win this game.
Now, hopefully, Austin Shear can step up as the quarterback and lead a charge here down the field. Gain momentum.
This is turning out to be a very interesting game.
Definitely. Handoff again, trying to find space outside, fighting some tackles, but brought down near the line of scrimmage.
Still taking multiple people just to take down one North Penn player.
North Penn is showing a lot of toughness out there on the running game. North Penn at the line. Great run there by number 2, Nick Wright, who has really stepped up into this game after the injury to Chris Akins, replacing him essentially and having a few good runs for good yardage as North Penn tries to come back in this game.
North Penn really fighting strong just to get their comeback.
Third down here. Try to convert for the first down. Not many big offensive linemen in there. Probably block for a run play. Ball is handed off to the fullback, but he's immediately batted down by a defensive lineman, nearly penetrating the offensive line to get the tackle.
Archbishop Wood's line has been going out there, getting really pumped up. It's definitely a huge challenge for North Penn right now.
They're doing an excellent job taking apart this offensive line, getting through the gaps with their blitzes and other formations. North Penn punting the ball. Matt Amendola back for the punt. 2 returners on the field for Archbishop Wood. Up is off. Punt is off. And they catch the ball at about the 49-yard line in North Penn territory with 1:43 left in the 3rd quarter. Archbishop Wood looking for another great drive down the field for another touchdown. But North Penn able to force a turnover last time they were on the field. Maybe they'll be able to do that again. Some great defensive hits there for the Knights. Must be a timeout called on the field by Archbishop Wood. Looking to gain the offensive mindset.
This also gives time for the North Penn defense to get in the zone, get help from their coaches, so that they can he can defeat Archbishop Wood.
Always helps the other team too when a team calls a timeout.
Only thing that this may hurt is Archbishop Wood has been going out there strong every single play. This might get them a little bit out of their momentum, even though it helps them gain the next play.
They've been going down the field consistently. Give them a little breather, calm down.
North Penn's fans are definitely still here cheering on their favorite team during their whiteout.
Clearly in there with the cheerleaders, cheering on their team to victory. Another pass play for
almost an interception.
Almost an interception. That close. Thought he had it, but ruled incomplete. Great deflection though.
By number 11, Zach
Brandis, a senior. Wide receiver, playing some defensive back right now, showing his skills. Great extension there to get the block, the pass in the air. Vikings come back to the line. Looking for some more offensive power. Another run up the middle, gets about 6 yards. Be a 3rd down and short here for the Vikings.
North Penn really showing pressure on the field, getting Archbishop Wood holding them back a little bit.
Yeah, they've definitely slowed down that running game a little bit more compared to what it was in the first half. Definitely getting in the zone more, little better mindsets, helping to score some more points in this game. Looks to be a North Penn player down, facing the turf. Trainers will come on the field quickly.
It's number 85, Nick Muth. Hopefully he's okay. North Penn can't afford to lose another player at this moment.
Yep, they lost enough already. He looks to be in some pain. As the trainers tend to him. Head coach Dick Beck walks out, check on him. This also gives the North Penn defense and the Archbishop Wood offense some time. Take a break.
It always hurts a team to lose a player, especially for his teammates. Hopefully they'll come back and avenge their friend.
Definitely. Definitely some concern out there as all the trainers are knelt down over him.
Seems to be very, very injured.
Very severe injury as the trainer calls over to the stretcher to come out for some extra medical assistance.
North Penn team now taking a knee for their fallen comrade.
His legs are now moving. His body part were not moving previously. Stretcher is wheeled out now. Could be a major injury here. Players on both teams kneeling down now.
He's still facing down on the ground. It's very tense right now. Everyone cheering for this North Penn player to be okay.
This could be precautionary movements by the medical staff, putting him on the stretcher to aid him. But hopefully it's not a severe injury.
Both teams being very respectful and taking a knee.
North Penn definitely showing some great unity here.
They're clearing off the stretcher to move him.
They still have not turned him over. Never want to see this in a great game like football, but these hard patches really occur. Nick Muth, as he's being moved onto the stretcher.
Seems his parents have come out onto the field to check on him.
Looks like that. Still clearing off the stretcher. Getting ready to move him. Still not moving him at all.
It's always very sad to see a player have to be taken out this way, especially one as young as him.
Definitely.
Arch Bishop Wood is kneeing also. No one ever wants to see a player be taken out on the stretcher. It's a very serious case.
Michael Stepp being very cautious at this moment. We've moved the senior tight end for the Knights, a leader on the team, leader on the offense, but playing defense at the moment. Taking a big collision apparently, causing his injury. Still have not moved him onto the stretcher.
Again, it's Nick Muth out there, injured. Everyone's hoping that he will be okay.
Moving him over to the stretcher now.
He's in very good hands right now. We have a very good medical team. It seems as though they're getting the neck brace.
It looks like it's some kind of brace or cushioning device too.
It's very quiet in the stadium right now since this is a very tense situation. Everyone rooting for Nick Muth to pull through this.
Concern on everyone's faces. Usually a stretcher involved means severe injury. Fans in shock right now. Medical staff still not moving him onto the stretcher. Some of them rising to their feet now.
Yeah, and he's in very good hands. We have a good medical team here at North Penn, and hopefully he will be okay.
Again, this is Nick Muth, number 85, senior tight end on the offensive side of the ball, playing most like a defensive line position or linebacker in the most recent play, taking a big hit at the bottom of a pile, not moving in the first few seconds of the medical staff being on the field, and then showing some leg movement but still not being turned over. Then trainer asking for the extra medical team's emergency response crew to wheel on the stretcher. As we watch now, see if they lift him up at any moment. His parents seem to be on the field with the medical team at the moment, along with head coach Dick Beck of the North Penn Knights.
They seem they're moving very slowly, making sure that they do not mess up, making sure that he's getting the medical care that he needs.
Some of the medical team are raising to their feet now, so they might lift him soon, moving the stretcher around.
They're adjusting the stretcher at the moment.
Looks like maybe his sister has run on the field
Or
to
a
be
close
with the
friend.
family in this moment. All medical staff leaning down now to help him lifting, I believe.
It's not only tense on the field and in the stands, it's also tense here in the press box. Everyone showing concern for Nick Muth.
Definitely something you do not want to see in football. One of the hard parts of the game.
It's always a shame to see a player come out on a stretcher.
Still not lifting him up. Being very cautious at this moment. Many of the medical staff raising to their feet now. And they have put him on the stretcher, putting the wheels down and looking to take him off the field. Completely strapped down is Nick Muth.
Helmet's still on.
Padding on all sides of his head. His whole body strapped down in a steel position. As the crowd and players race to their feet to cheer the Nick Muth on as he's wheeled off the field by the medical team.
Everyone in the stands also standing up. Everyone's rooting for him to pull through.
And wheeled off the field.
Maybe a neck injury of some sort. It seems as though they do not want to move his head.
Yeah, definitely back injury, neck injury, something that you cannot mess around with as they take him away.
We hope for a quick recovery for him. He's a valuable player for North Penn. But we mostly hope that he gets better, just period.
Yeah. Senior leader for North Penn. After he's wheeled back on the field, the game will continue. With 54 seconds left in the third quarter, Archbishop Wood leads 35-3.
North Penn definitely hoping to defend their fallen comrade. Hopefully they can pull through this.
Archbishop Wood on offense right now. First down and 10 for the Vikings. Hand off. Running up the middle. Close to a first down, probably an 8-yard gain.
20 seconds left in the third quarter.
It's time ticks down, exactly what Archbishop Wood wants, to run out the clock and win the game.
We're definitely playing the clock right now, trying to make this a swift victory for them.
The clock will run down to the end of the third quarter now. Archbishop Wood leading 35-3. Tense moments in the third quarter with the injury to Nick Muth, as he has been lifted off the field and put on a stretcher and taken out of the stadium here before this crowd.
Everyone here at the stadium, in the control room, and everyone from NPTV are hoping that he pulls through on this and hopes for a speedy recovery.
Definitely looked like a serious injury. Hopefully North Penn will come together, fight back, at least score some points in this game that's looking to be dominated by Archbishop Wood, show their pride as cheerleaders move down to
Try and pep up the crowd.
get the other side of the crowd, try to get some energy in them. Head coach Dick Beck walks into the huddle, talk to his defense before they go on the field.
Running out there very quickly, ready to play.
It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Vikings. As the band tries to get everybody energized here at the stadium late into the night. The 4th quarter of the home opener for the North Penn Knights.
Hope to see a big charge from North Penn.
Archbishop Wood looking to capitalize on the run game yet again. And they hand it off. Great tackle there at the legs by North Penn. Might have held them from getting the 1st down. We'll see the marking. It'll be 3rd down and 1, so North Penn preventing the run from getting the 1st down in that last play. Could be a big play right here for the rest of the game. Big North Penn stop could gain some momentum for them and on their offense.
Everything depends on these last few minutes.
Setting up in a run formation, it looks like. The handoff to the fullback, and he is breaking through. Big gain, at least 10 yards
Easily
for the 1st down. Big gap there that the back found for the big gain.
Archbishop Wood, definitely a very good team this year.
Oh, definitely. They look incredible, especially after a 38-7 win against Ben Salem in their 1st game. Looking to be one of the powers in the southeastern Pennsylvania area.
They're hoping to do as well as they did last year, winning 12 and only losing 2.
Yep, one of the best teams in the state. Looking to live up to that this year, which certainly are today. Seems to be player down for North Penn, but he gets up to his feet, walks off the field very gingerly, guided by the trainer. 11:01 left in the 4th quarter here at Crawford Stadium. It'll be 1st down for Archbishop Wood.
Keith Earl was just walked off the field. He's North End's one of North End's tight ends.
Another tight end down for the Knights then. That would be their 3rd in the game as Archbishop Wood runs for another decent gain, adding to their huge run total today. Definitely the story of the game. The running game for Archbishop Wood. Passing game had that one great touchdown, but pretty much not as exciting as the running game so far.
Jarrett McClinton definitely dominated this game with the run.
Archbishop Wood with another run. Almost gets the 1st down, but doesn't. Great stop by the defensive line of North Penn.
There's 10 minutes and 7 seconds left in the game. Still time for North Penn to do something.
Time to get the ball back and hopefully get some touchdowns.
North Penn definitely needs some big gains.
Another run formation for the Vikings. Another big gap in the middle, fighting for the end zone. Does not get the touchdown. Within the 5 yards.
Very good stop by North Penn.
The second and goal for the Vikings. They try to get another touchdown, increase their lead. Arch Bishop Wood coming to the line. Looks like they will run the ball again. As they do to the fullback. Does he get in? And it is called a touchdown by the referees. Number 32, Joe Dukiewicz, a running back and defensive back for Archbishop Wood. Another rushing touchdown for the Vikings. Their 4th of the day. Spreading out the action among 3 running backs for the touchdowns. Great running game for the Vikings in this game.
Joe Bukiewicz was also one of the only other people to gain a touchdown for Archbishop Wood in their last game.
Extra point is good for Archbishop Wood after they get the touchdown. 8:45 left in the 4th quarter. Teams get set up for the kickoff. North Penn looking for their first touchdown of the game. Next home game for the Knights will be in 2 weeks. Again, starting at 7:30 p.m. Playing next week away at St. Joe's Prep, another huge football program there. Knights will face. So Archbishop Wood comes from their sideline over to kick off the ball.
It'd be interesting to see North Penn run towards the left this time, if they're able to pull that off.
And the ball is off. Low kick. The ball might go out of bounds. Instead, it dribbles into the end zone for a touchback. First 10 for North Penn from the 20-yard line. So return man limping a little. Number 37, Dion Robinson, big return man for the Knights. Tweaked his ankle a little in the last play.
Powering through that pain to make it back to the sidelines.
Showing his strength to his players. North Penn offense tries to get some good yardage and some points here. Last 8 minutes of the game. Hands the ball off. Big run. Up the middle. Good amount of yards there. By number 67, Ryan Nowicki. Second and 7 for the Knights. Just to try to put together a touchdown drive. Big hole for the running back as he's close to a first down. Great running there by number 81, Nafis West, sophomore for the Knights. Showing some great speed there to get through the hole quickly before it was closed by a Viking defender. North Penn getting the first down on that last play. North Penn coming up to the line. The clock ticking down. 7:15 left to play in the game. Ball's handed off. And there's a
Ball's
fumble
loose.
clearly recovered by Archbishop Wood.
For a
And
touchdown.
it will be returned for a touchdown. Another turnover for North Penn, and the Vikings capitalize on it to score a touchdown. Clearly a fumble, mishandled by the running back as it's handed off by the quarterback for the 6 points after the fumble.
Archbishop Wood now going for the extra point. They're currently winning 48-3.
Looking to get this extra point to increase their lead to 46 over North Penn. Special teams setting up. Play is off.
And
And
the
it
kick
is
is
good. Archbishop's Woods kicker been very good, putting the ball right through the center throughout the game, giving them those extra points.
Definitely no problem with their kickers this game.
6:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Archbishop Wood leading the North Penn Knights 49-3 here at the home opener for the Knights. This game at one point was 7-3. Ever since that moment, it's been all Vikings. So team set up for the next kickoff. Archbishop Wood gets ready to kick the ball to North Penn. Looking for another big return from Dion Robinson. Great return so far in this game. Maybe one for a touchdown coming up. And the ball is off. Better kick than last time. Dion Robinson gets it. Makes a few players miss till he's forced out of bounds.
Still able to run a good amount of distance, even though he hobbled off the field last time, looking like his ankle was hurting a little bit.
One of the players keeping that pride alive in this game for North Penn. Along with the great crowd here, staying in the game with the Knights till the end. 6:30 and counting for the game here from North Penn High School, Crawford Stadium in the fourth quarter. And the fullback handed off again. Great fighting there by the running back to gain some yardage. And like a gain of 4 yards, dragging 3 defenders into, well, out of bounds for the gain. Running backs and wide receivers definitely showing some great effort throughout the game, breaking tackles. .5:45 and counting in the game. Be a 2nd and 7 for the Knights. Come to the line. 2 wide receivers in the set.
Number 12, Spencer Jones, playing quarterback for North Penn right now.
Another handoff, a few yards gained. So looks like North Penn's giving their backup quarterback some experience with the deficit so large. Hopefully some stars we'll see in the future.
They're definitely giving some of their sophomores good practice.
Great experience against an amazing defense in Archbishop Wood, as shown in this game. The Knights come to the line. Looks to be a pass play, defensive end closing in on the quarterback. He's going to continue to run around defenders until he is tackled for about no gain, 1 yard lost, and it will be 4th down for the Knights. Punt team will return to the field. But great scrimmaging to try to get back to the line of scrimmage there, avoiding the sack from the defensive end. That has really caused some trouble there in the game for the Knights. Punt team is on the field. Matt Amdor with the kick. 4:05 and counting in the game.
High snap.
Kick is off. A low kick again. It is fumbled again, but the Vikings recover. Second time that has happened in this game where they almost lost the ball on a punt return. They'll get the ball at about the 50-yard line with just under 4 minutes left to play in this game.
First down and 10 for Arch Bishop Wood from the 50-yard line.
North Penn coming out on defense again.
Both teams putting out some sophomore players to get some practice.
Archbishop Wood looks to just run the game, run out the clock here for the rest of it, which they will do here. Run the game. Oh, great stop, though, by the defensive line of North Penn. Only a 1 to 2 yard gain.
I'm going to leave too. Wait a minute.
Archbishop Wood looking very confident right now in this game as they continue to run out the play clocks. Head back to the line. North Penn defense stepping up big on that last play to stop the run. Back in the trenches they go. Almost a big hit in the backfield after penetration by defensive line, but quarterback able to hand off the ball, but North Penn stops them after about a 5-yard gain. Looks as though Archbishop Wood is also putting in their backup quarterbacks to get them some experience in a lethal offense. As North Penn tries to put, the North Penn marching band tries to put some more action, energy into the crowd here. And the whiteout for North Penn. Archbishop Wood heads back into the trenches on the line of scrimmage. Looking to run the ball again for the first down. Hand it off. Back tries to get to the outside, but can't make it, and it will be 4th down. North Penn will most likely get the ball back after no gain on that last play. Maybe we'll see a return, a great return by Deion Robinson again, as he has been very good for North Penn.
Seems to be some confusion on the field.
Clock is counting, 1:15 now, continuing to go down. And Archbishop Wood will go for it on the 4th down, up 46. They do the halfback toss and slips for a loss of 4 yards. North Penn will get the ball back at about 49-yard line in their territory.
With 52 seconds left on the clock, North Penn might be, hopefully North Penn will be able to get a touchdown.
With the remaining time, maybe a quick drive down the field. Back to the huddle. More experience for players.
30 seconds left on the clock.
Hand off. Some great moves inside there to get a decent gain, about 5 yards for Nafis West, a sophomore, rising talent here for North Penn. As the clock will run out here after that running play, final 6 seconds ticking off. Archbishop would win here, 49-3. Will bring them to 2-0. North Penn loses again, and will put the record at 0-2.
Seems like a close match early on in the game, but North Penn lost their momentum pretty early.
Huge play by the running backs of Archbishop Wood. Have to give them a ton of credit breaking down that defensive line of North Penn.
Definitely a star player. Jarrett McClinton, the guy ran the ball like no one else could, running for a few touchdowns.
If North Penn makes a run in the playoffs, we may be seeing them again. The big game here at Crawford Stadium, a lot of energy despite the loss by North Penn. Defense hung in there, but 49-3 loss. For NPTV Sports, all the crew here, I'm Chris McCoviak, alongside me Shane Dolan, signing off. Thanks for watching. Go Knights.